Oh, no, no. I believe that guy was uncut.
Next comic, give it loud for everybody for Anthony Eugenio. We're gonna have the next comic. Very funny. Wayne Russell, everybody.
Welcome to the Open Mic Pain with Anthony and Wayne podcast.
Oh, why, hello, everybody. And welcome to an Open Mic Pain with Anthony and Wayne. And we're here today to discuss our first mix mic open mic at the Brick. I'm here with my friend Wayne Russell. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm doing awesome, Anthony. I'm very excited for this one. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a mixed mic here where maybe we bring the guitars or something like that. Did I play the wrong chord there? That's better. That sounds a little better. Maybe instead of doing comedy, this place will be better served if I bring them some wonderful music. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, this is, like you said, this is our first mixed mic. So there will be musicians, there will be comedians, presumably, and we're going to go up and test our funny bones up there and see what people think. I'm a little nervous about this one because I've never done a mixed mic, and I don't know if the crowd's going to be there more for music, more for comedy, what it's going to be like.
Well, why don't you tell the fine folks where this place is at and who's hosting it and all that before we get too into the nitty-gritty.
Let's do that. So this is at The Brick in Dover, New Hampshire, hosted by Erin Feely. I don't really know much about Dover, New Hampshire, but from what I can gather from people I've talked to, I think The Brick is like one of the few watering holes in the area. So hopefully it'll be, well rounded out with a nice plethora of patrons.
Well, we've heard very good things about this mic and good things about Erin. She seems to be a great host. Can't wait to meet her. Now, at this mic, although I do want, because I was, if you guys have told by the chord being played wrong a bunch of times, I am once priorly a musician. And I always wanted to, like, when there was a mix mic, go, man, I just want to do like 5 minutes of stand-up and 2 songs or something and just completely freak people out with it. But I think this week that because we are granted 10 minutes, it's probably best to try to nail a 10-minute set. Because doing 10 minutes here and earlier in the week doing GFB, that would give me 20 minutes of stage time in 1 week, which to me, that's a lot.
That is a lot, considering we're 5 minutes a week or whatever. So you're hitting like 4 times your stage time in 1 week. So with that, guitars and music set aside, how are you going to fill your 10 minutes?
So I have the same thing I talked about last week on GFB. I do have I just had a baby a couple weeks ago, so I got about 3 or 4 of my bits that I've woven into a chunk about just having a kid, what that process is like. Which I'm proud of, because one of the jokes in there was one of my very first jokes. So to eventually have it to where I'm, implementing it in with new jokes, I think is great. So that was very nice to be able to do that. And then I'm going to throw in a new joke because this morning, Wayne Brady came out as pansexual. And I had to, like he said in the article, what pansexual was, and I had no idea that's what it was. So I think that is going to be something I talk about tonight.
I love topical comedy. I love anybody who can write a joke that quickly and have it be funny. So I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, I'll take people behind the scenes of it because it's a topical joke. And I think it's great that we should be telling people jokes more on here when we can. I think this is a pretty good one. So my basic idea here is that Wayne Brady came out as pansexual, and in high school we had a girl who was pansexual in high school, we sat her down. She was in our shop class, and we sat her down one day and we were like, what is that? We have to know what that is because I don't know what you're talking about. And by the time she was done telling us what it was, I was like, I think she fucks a tree. Like, I was pretty sure that pansexual meant like you like toilets, trees, like snow globes. You could be into anything inanimate.
Snow globes.
yeah, exactly. You shake them and it gets you nice and excited. What do you think is in snow globes? Why do you think it floats in air? come. Okay, so damn it, sorry. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought snow globes were. No, that's what I thought a pansexual was. Excuse me. And what I found out from Wayne Brady is that all that he is doing is loving, and by loving I mean dicking, anybody on the letters. So the L, G, the T's, the B's, the Q's, the ampersand signs, all those. He's into those. And I thought I might as well be right. By what is on there now, I might as well. I don't. There's some letters that they attribute to hieroglyphics in the ancient Egyptian times to help them levitate stones and shit. That's the kind of symbols are on that thing now. So I thought that's confusing. So I just said that like he should just say that he's into dick and puss in any configuration that you can put it on. And I don't know if I'm going to do it yet because it's really going to depend on the crowd. Like if they're around our age, all of them, like, and they're going to get the joke. I want to talk about how he kind of likes the Megazord, from Power Rangers, because it's like a bunch of colorful parts that all come together in one being. And so he wants to fuck the Megazord. So that's my Wayne Brady bit. I'm going to try to have him fuck the Megazord from Power Rangers. So we'll see. That can go one of two ways.
Sure can. I can't wait to hear that. That's gonna be fun. That'll be like
so
the second. That'll be the second week or second out of 2 weeks or whatever. 3 weeks rather. That we do. One of us does something trendy instead of the Pee Wee Herman stuff. So that'll be fun.
Every time you talk about those jokes, you're always everywhere. I've seen you do it. You're like, this joke is hacky, or you're like, oh, I did the Pee Wee Herman jokes. Oh, and you just make a little noise because you know you shouldn't have done them. You fucking know it. That's your subconscious spilling out of your mouth.
I got an applause break. You
Shut
fucking bitch.
up with that applause break.
Anyways, before Anthony proves me wrong, I did get an applause break. I'm going to work on, not work on, I'm sorry. This week I'm going to do the first joke I ever did on stage, but hopefully done better. My joke about my dad's old porn and finding that, and the difference between finding porn when I was a kid and finding porn as a kid in these days, and just my thoughts on that whole thing. And then the second half of that, because it's 10 minutes, that should be about 4.5 minutes or so. The second half of that, I'm gonna pull out Dick Talk, which is DIKTOK. I've had a lot of people say Dick Talk, like DICKTALK, like I'm talking about dicks, which I am, but it's a play on words. It's like TikTok, but Dick Talk. So I want to clear the air on that.
I like that better though, the Dick Talk, because it's a pun wrapped in a joke name. Because it's pretty good actually. I think you should listen to the people on that one. But either because also you know what DIK is a dick. I sent you that when I went to London. I learned about the dick. So the dick is a small antelope that it does something really weird, like it has sex with itself, or I don't know, something like that. But anyways, it's spelled DIK. So you might, if there's some kind of historian here, or whoever studies the dick, they might be confused by your Dick Talk.
Maybe,
you don't want to confuse them.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just change it right to Dick Talk. So,
well, there you go. Fuck you. It's gonna be a great set.
But anyways, So I'm looking forward to doing 10 minutes. I'm looking forward to seeing how the flow feels. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be as good as 5 minutes, but I don't know. It's going to be fun doing 10 minutes and just having fun with it. When I did one Broadway collaborative, I did 7 minutes of just random shit and then Dick Talk, and it just felt good to not have to rush. So that's kind of what I'm hoping I will get today.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, you brought up a good point. The cadence on a 10-minute set is a scary thought because we've been doing 5 minutes such on repeat now that I feel like we know how to keep the energy at a good place for 5 minutes. And I think doubling that, it's kind of like, imagine you're in a car race and you got 40 laps to do, and now you have to do 80 with the same car. Like, you're going to have more gas in there. So, do we have the gas to go that far? Look at my puns. I want you to put them in writing on the screen and say, "Look at my puns" when I say that, so they can be looking at a pun while I'm delivering a pun, giving you an inception pun. Can we do that?
See how I feel when I edit this.
Okay. Don't probably. I make me really happy, but
I might just have a blank thought bubble. Just
damn. Yeah. Well, sorry to derail us, but I thought that would be funny. Look at my puns. Get it? Because that in itself is a pun. Because you're looking at it.
I'll probably do that. I don't think it's a pun. I think you have to look up what a pen is, but
I hate you. All right.
Do you have anything else to say about tonight's or this week's mic?
I think we're ready to go. I hope that this isn't another shitty set because I don't want to call it a shitty set, but I did just eat a bunch of shit, so I guess it is kind of shitty. So let's hope that doesn't happen again, and look out for Justin George because he'll be there with us. And besides that, Wayne, why don't you take us out?
Yeah, so before we go out, I just want to remind you guys, if you like what we're doing here, if you're enjoying what we do and you're getting anything from us, please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. Tell all your friends about it. We are just doing this for fun, but we like to know what you guys think. So feel free to throw some stuff down there in the comments. Email us at hatemail@openmicpain.com. Just show us a little something. Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you want to see, what you don't like, and we'll adjust accordingly.
Yeah, and Wayne likes it a lot if you tell him that that you hate him. So if you give him like really hard truths in there, like, you know what, Wayne, that is why you're a bitch. Like, and if you end your every email, put that as your signature when it's going to Wayne, it makes him happy for some reason. I think it gets him hard. You tell me.
Yeah, it's that picture of me, but it's like that meme of the black guy that's smiling, but he's crying at the same time.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just gonna reply with that every single time.
There's a reason why you couldn't see that guy's hands in the picture. It's because if the picture was a motion picture, you would see some of these.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're like, where's he going with this? Where's he what direction is he going?
I was writing down a timestamp. I was like, what do I have to cut?
Oh, no. I believe that guy was uncut. That's the time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
What's going on, everybody? Table 9, how are you? Doing good? Alright. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Wayne. My pronouns are he and him. I can tell you guys like that statement to start. My adjectives are fat and bald.
Everybody, first things first, everybody hear about Wayne Brady coming out of this pansexual? Anybody hear that?
Yep.
That was the second gayest thing somebody named Wayne did today, I think. God damn.
You have to suck to completion. You have to swallow? Well, for 10 million you might. I probably would. I throw it in for free.
Basically, at the end of it, I came away from, you like girls, you like guys, you like a tree, you like a toilet. Like, you can like anything, you're just down for it. But that's not...
And with deepfakes, it's even better. You guys see deepfakes? This is incredible technology. They're getting so good. With deepfakes, you can now watch Donald Trump get fucking something besides an election.
all these letters. Like, man, you like Wayne Brady, right? You look like a huge fan. Woo! Whose line is it, Wayne Brady? No? Well, Jesus Christ, you must be really offended by Wayne today, huh? Jesus.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to an open mic thing with Anthony and Wayne. I'm Anthony Eugenio here with my co-host Wayne Russell. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm doing surprisingly well. This was a great night.
It was a great night. We're here at the Brick in Dover, New Hampshire. Not too far away for fucking once from where I live. It's great. How about you, Wayne?
Very far from me.
Yeah, fuck you. You deserve it.
Hour and 20 minutes. I got nothing but shit from Justin and Anthony about how long it took me to get here. But I have responsibilities that don't include comedy. So, yeah.
Lame.
It is very lame.
Very lame. So, what did you try to do tonight, and what did you achieve?
So as we discussed, I was going to try to bring back Dad's Old Porn, which has not been a staple in this series of podcasts because I did it well before we started this and stopped it well before we started this, but it felt good to fucking bring it out again. I rewrote it a little bit. It was great. I loved it. I did stumble a little bit in the beginning, but it was almost essentially the first time I've tried this. Aside from that, I brought back Dick Talk again. So I had 10 minutes. We didn't mention that. 10-minute sets here.
10-minute sets, everybody.
It was fantastic. And yeah, so I did Dad's Old Porn and I did Dick Talk. And I think it went fantastic. I didn't get any laughs, but I thought it was
I don't know
fucking fantastic.
he ate shit. I keep going.
We ate shit because there was a lot of 60-plus-year-old people. They did not enjoy anything I had to say about sucking dicks. They didn't enjoy anything about VHS tapes because they were on the old spools with fucking lights. They didn't enjoy anything about porn because that wasn't invented when they were born.
They used to have to find a cutout of a missing woman in the woods and dig it out. That's how you found porn, right?
Yeah. And then when they left the venue, they probably just slipped away and passed away. They were pretty old.
So the mayor of Dover, sorry.
The mayor of Dover was there, and I called his table 9, from the wedding singer, the Mutants at Table 9. And then the host, Erin, came over to me, and she's like, yeah, that's the mayor of Dover. I was like, oh, well, oops, he's a fucking mutant.
Yep.
So you didn't laugh at my shit? Fuck you, Mayor of Dover.
So let's talk about Erin. Erin hosts here at the Brit, and she is a comedian as well, and she's hilarious and a great host.
Yeah, she was great. I had a really good interaction with her. I didn't get to see her comedy, which I'm a little upset about, but there's always next time.
Yeah, she's fine.
I had a really good time dealing with her. I thought she did a great job. She was a good host. She brought the energy up.
Well, see, the great thing about what she did was there were a bunch of goddamn geezers at this place. So there's not normally how they did it. But because of the fact that there were 12-year-olds and geezers, and we have very, very dark comedy, I thought we were fucked. But first thing Erin did is went up there and told a Brazilian bikini wax joke that was extremely vulgar, and it was hilarious. And I knew then, I don't care if they like it or not, we're forcing the dirty on them. We sure did.
Yeah, so how did you feel about that? Because I got there and then Justin went up. He didn't stick around, but he went up and then I went up and you went up. But how did you feel about going up and just kind of barreling through your set? Because you were dirty as well. You're not. I don't think you're as graphic as I am, but you are definitely dirty.
I think I slowed down pretty good. I think I took my time, right on for where I wanted to be. There wasn't a lot of laughs, but I zeroed in on one geezer, and she was great.
I loved her. So I stopped going for laughs, and I was going for scuffs.
Yeah, she did scuff Wayne.
She scuffed me so much.
She touched my arm afterwards and said I did great, even though I said a lot of debaucherous things. It's a tough day for the geezers. Wayne Brady came out, trans, pansexual, whatever the fuck he is. He's a P, all the LGBT, whatever that is, pansexual, that's what he is. It's a tough day for the geezers. They love Wayne Brady.
Yeah. I gotta say, she had a really hard time with everything that all three of us had to say. I can't speak before us because I wasn't there, but she did not like any single time that I said the word dick.
Yeah. So Wayne's got Dick Talk, and it's the world record Guinness of the amount of times dicks in a sentence.
Yeah.
And every time he was like, Dick, she went, oh.
Yeah, she was not having it.
Yeah, she was disappointed, not mad. Definitely one of those kind of situations. Like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
But
So-
again, great sport. She had to look at the ground when Wayne was doing his set because of how much of an affront to Jesus it was. But for mine, even though I said a bunch of things about her loving Wayne Brady, she made eye contact the whole time. She giggled. We talked a little bit about what it's like to slip into the unknown. It was great.
Yeah, it was good stuff. One thing that was really cool to me was we had one of the older people. When
They
you
were old as fuck.
They were so old.
So
It was so old.
It was like, in The Sopranos where the guy is doing, it's in the first season and there's a comic inside of a nursing home where Tony's mom is, and the guy's just eating fucking shit. And the old people are like getting up and walking away and going, this guy fucking... we lived that today.
We sure did. But there was one gentleman who came up when you were in the bathroom, and he came up to Justin and myself, and he said, "Hey, thank you for the entertainment. I would like to go up and do some comedy myself someday." And I was like, "Well, you should definitely do it." And he went, "Yeah, I want to sing funny songs." I'm like, "You definitely shouldn't do it." No, but in all seriousness, you should. If you're watching this, but you're not,
Duffy!
fucking do it, Duffy. Do it.
What a name. That's a great name.
That is a good name.
So, can I say this too? So, we've done 20-something mics plus now, and I've had my name said properly now but 2 times. One, you guys hear in every episode from Nick Powell, who'll be a special guest soon. And 2, Erin, tonight, said my fucking name right.
I'm so... Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
catch
record
that.
it because we ran out of data there, so you're not going to be able to hear
Yeah,
it.
we had some technical difficulties, so you're not going to see your...
On 2 fucking phones.
2 phones. Yeah.
Wayne's
The-
because his phone sucks.
I will say because Apple was the first one we used, so definitely fucked up.
Definitely fucked up.
Yeah, it was a good time overall. I would definitely come back. Would you come back?
I would definitely come back. So, you will have heard from my very first booked set that I did that I also ate shit there. But I had a good time there too. It's weird. If you know what you're in for before you go up there, I have a great time with it. When we bombed, when I had really high hopes, like we kind of ate shit at Hollow Ground, and I was like, I really wanted to do well there, so that was a bummer. But this place, I mean, Chris Rock was eating shit if he went down that stage. This is what it was.
Yeah, that's funny you say that because when I walked in, or before I walked in, I was getting text messages like, "These people are not laughing," and I was like, "Perfect! I cannot wait to tell these jokes about sucking dicks to a bunch of people who don't find that funny." It was a good time. It really was. It was so much fun.
There's 2 ways to handle it. So there were a bunch of comics that went up and they were just, their punchline would fail, as they all did, and they would be like, fuck, and stand at the audience and, forget their next joke. That happened a lot, because it is a little jarring when it happens. Me, I had a great save. So when my jokes failed, I just looked at the crowd and I said, fuck you guys. And I did that.
Which I laughed every single time. It was so good.
As long as you got something to say afterwards, you can keep the energy going. Just, not that complicated, but fuck you guys. That was a good one. I kept it going.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think we've really learned. When we first went to Jamaica Plain and we bombed, and I was super upset. It's not always you. It is most of the time you, but it's not always you.
I don't know. There are bad crowds.
There are crowds that just don't find you funny, and that's okay. Because comedy's not for everybody. Some people don't like to laugh. Like old people.
Old people have a tough time with laughing. But they are very good at racing.
They are.
Yeah, they're great at racing.
So I will come back. I will do all of my most racist jokes. I gotta say, Erin was a fantastic host. I really enjoyed in between. So I think we said it was a mixed mic. So there was musical artists, there was
I think
comedians.
we said that, but this is the first
Oh.
time we did a mixed mic with musicians.
Yeah. So her segues in between comedians and musical artists were fantastic. She did really well. I liked it.
We're gonna make her come on the show, right?
Yeah, we talked to her. She said she will come on. So Erin, you're gonna watch this and you're gonna feel bad if you don't come on the show. So you're coming on the show. Just deal with it.
Yeah, don't reject him any more than life's already rejected him. Christ, he can't handle it.
But yeah, you know, she did really well, and I think if you're in the Dover area, you should definitely come check it out. It's a good time.
Well, they said that on Thursdays there's a new mic in the Foxhorn Mall in Newington. We gotta do that.
I didn't hear that, but yeah,
She said
let's
it
do
earlier because you were a late-ish. But yeah, we said it earlier. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that on Thursday. Maybe even next Thursday. Who knows? We're gonna talk to her because that's right near my house, and I am lazy, and so that's really nice for me to not have to drive so much. But yeah, do we got anything else to say about this?
No, it was a good mic. It was definitely a lot of fun.
Would you call it a worthy step in the quest for laughs?
It definitely was a worthy step in the quest for laughs.
Now walk out of free.
That was the second gayest thing somebody named Wayne did today, I think. God damn.